Keeper here. Hope you're good. The series is for those people who don't like papers much. They will feel free to access our paperless premium content online anytime. It is an instant gateway to a digital world full of your favorite premium content to access 24/7. This is the title page, as you can see. This is the fourth reader of the level 2 series, and this is the title page. It's the name of the story. A New Dog is written here. This series is created by Roderick Hunt and illustrated by Alex Britta. We can see a lot of dogs. We can see Biff Chip standing there. Biff is wearing a green color of jacket and blue jeans, and Chip is wearing a gray color of jacket and blue jeans. And we can see lots of dogs, some scruffy dogs, some soupy dogs, who has a watery mouth are called soupy dogs, and long-necked dogs are called scruffy dogs, and there are long dogs, tall dogs, thin dogs, small dogs, tiny dogs, fat dogs, all sorts of dogs are there. So this is the title page, and the name of the story is A New Dog. Let's move on to page number 1. In page number 1, we can see Kipper is holding a book in his hands. He's sitting on his bed. We can see some toys behind and his teddy bear. 2. Kipper is holding a book, and this book is about dogs. We can see on the title book cover that a dog is sleeping in his dog basket, and the name of the book is My Book of Dogs. And on the last cover page we can see lots of dogs. So Kipper is reading a book, and the book is about dogs. Kipper wanted a dog. Now page number 2, we can see that all of them are thinking about dogs. Mom, Dad is thinking. Dad is wearing a beige color of sweater and green shirt, and they are having tea. All of them are having tea. Mom, Dad, Kipper, Biff, and Chip, and all of them are thinking about going to the dog's home to fetch a dog for themselves. So they are having tea, and at the same time they are thinking in their bubble thoughts. Each one is thinking. Dad is thinking that if we buy a dog, then it will help us to get rid of the thief. If there is a burglar in the house, there's a thief or robber in the house, so he can get rid of that of the robber. He can save us from a big theft in the house. They can save our money, our valuable things, our jewelry, our gold, everything. So the dog can get rid of him. As you can see that the dog is a very faithful animal, and usually dogs are kept as a watchman. So they are thinking about buying a dog. And now next is Bev. She is wearing a green color of shirt, and she's thinking that if we get a dog, I'm going to juggle with him. I'm going to make him pass through the ring and play like a juggler does. So we're going to play in this manner and have fun. Chip is next. He's wearing a red color of shirt. He's thinking if we find a dog, then the dog, if I throw the ball, the dog will go and chase it. So in this way, I can play with him. Next comes Mom. She's wearing a blue color of sweater, and she, in her bubble thought, she is thinking that if we buy a dog, then we can also, Biff, Chip, and Kipper are standing along with the dog, big dog, and they all are having fun, and it's quite helpful in many ways. This is Mom's thought. Now next is Kipper with a red and white shirt. He's thinking about a small black tiny dog, and he's saying that, oh my God, if I buy this dog, we're going to have really fun. So let's ask Papa. Let's ask Daddy to bring a dog for us. So all of them thinking of going to the dog's home. So they went to the dog's home. Here we can see lots of dogs in the cage. They are entering the door, and we can see lots of dogs. They're locked up in the cage, and there is a building, and in that building there are also so many cages, and we can see lots of dogs. We can see a yellow bucket. We can see a dog keeper whose name is Uncle Horace, and he is in charge of showing dogs. And there's a yellow bucket near the door, and in his pocket Uncle Horace is wearing a white long coat, and in that coat we can see in his pocket a bone. You know that dogs eat bones, so they are fond of eating bones. So he has kept a bone in his pocket, and we can see some pen and another thing, instruments or something. And Uncle Horace is showing them the dogs. All of them are looking at the dogs. They are watching the dogs. Now, here we can see that they are finding the dogs. They are watching the dogs. Skipper is saying, I like that one. I like this one. There are many dogs, and there is a sweeper boy who has a long-handled broom in his hands. And Mom, Dad, Kipper, Biff, and Chip. All of them are watching. Kipper is saying, I like this one. Dad is saying, I like this one. Mom is saying, oh, this is good. That is good. Biff is saying, I like this one. And Chip is saying, oh, that one is good. So let's see what happens next. Everyone was standing and looking at the dogs. Kipper is wearing a yellow coat and a brown pant, and Mom is wearing a blue sweater and green jeans in red and brown and red color strip coat, and Dad is wearing an off-white coat and brown pant. Chip is wearing a red coat and blue pant, and Biff is wearing a green jacket and blue jeans or pants. And all of them are looking at different kinds of dogs. Some are white, some are brown, some are red, some have a long neck, some have a short neck, some are tiny, some are tall, some are strong, some are thin, some are fat, some have long ears. And there's a boy who's in charge of showing the dogs. He's holding a long broom, and all of them are watching the dogs. They are looking at the dogs, and they have brought the dogs out from the cages, and everyone is looking at the dogs. They are trying to choose a dog for their home. So let's move on to the next page. Dad is looking at this dog, and Kipper wanted this dog, and here Dad is thinking that if I bring this dog home, this is too big, and if I bring it home, he's going to sit on my office chair, which is showing in his bubble. Thought that if I bring this dog home, he's too big. He sits on my chair, and in this bubble thought we are seeing that Dad is standing and waiting to sit, and is finding a place to sit, and he has no place to sit because the dog is taking the place, all of the place. And Dad is holding a newspaper in his hands, and he's waiting to sit, but the dog has occupied all the place, so this dog is too big. Then in the other scene we can see that Mom wanted this dog, and this dog is too strong, and Chip and Kipper are thinking if we take this dog home, then he's going to pull us also. They are holding the chain of the dog, and the dog is pulling them along with the chain, so it is too strong. So they think of dropping this idea to take this dog home. Then Biff is thinking about the dog. Biff says, I want this dog. Biff wanted this dog. And then they are saying that, oh my God, look at this dog. He is too little. Mom is thinking that I'm going to bring tea in a tray, and then he's going to come in between my legs, and everything will come off. All the things from the tray will fell down, and then it'll come in between my legs, and I won't be able to see it. So dropped this idea of taking this tiny little dog. So one was very big and strong. It was too big. Then the other was very strong. Then there was a little one. It was too small. Then all of them decided to take this dog home. This dog is yellow, and he looks very active, and he's very cheerful and very active, and he has a very nice yellow color, and he's too good and friendly. He seems to be very friendly. So all of them decide to take this dog home, and all of them have agreed on this. So they took the dog home, and Dad is holding the dog in his hands, and Biff, Chip, Kipper, Mom, all are very happy. So this is the end of the story. This is a new dog. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't yet subscribed my channel, please do.